come with me to go find a journal. Let's pick one out that I can keep. And let's, sorry about the washing machine. This is something that I feel I need to do. To keep track of my habits, to keep track of the good things, the bad things. So one thing that I've noticed is that journaling has definitely become a primarily feminine thing. Or it's some theatrical thing. But what I want to use it for is to try to keep track of the things that I'm not keeping track of, meaning my life. And fully understanding myself, I think this would be a great way to start by keeping track. Because we all say that we're going to remember this. Oh, this is so great. I'm going to remember this. Whoop. Nope. No. It doesn't happen like that. We don't remember it. So let's go find a notebook that I'd really want to use. All right. It's getting close to school, so there's a lot of school stuff out. So I think I'm going to be able to find something that I like. Dad, I wanted to know everything about you. In the story of my life, the normal kind of notebook. Journaling, ruled, dotted. Which do you think is better, the dotted or the lined? I almost think that I want your father's story and write that for my daughters. Or I can do the shadow growth journal. Okay, so what I've done is a combination of journals. I actually got 2 books instead of 1. Since I've never really journaled before, I thought I would get some help. And I've always been fascinated by the shadow journal. I'm going to use the shadow journal for the prompts. This shot out to me and I was like, that's the perfect book. This one. And the only reason why this is the actual perfect book for me to journal is that 2 years ago, no, closer to 4 years ago, I actually published my first book, and it was poetry. And where I wrote it to begin with was in this same book in red ink. And so I bought red ink, blue ink, and black ink. And so I just felt that it was just right to start journaling in the same book and see where we go from there. I decided that I wanted to journal to help me figure out me. And I thought, why not record it? And you join me. I published a book of poetry and I wrote all of my poems in a book just like this. Same texture, same color, same everything, with a red pen. Men do it as well, and very successful men do it. So we'll just keep it at that. Successful people journal and they understand themselves. That I sit here with a blank page and try to figure out and don't know what to say. But when it comes to actually writing, I don't know what to say. And maybe it's because I'm trying to be deep and try to get to the inner soul and try to be profound. So I got some help. And that's where the shadow journal comes in. So what we're going to do today, and hopefully what I can do is keep up every night, is I'm going to journal with you guys and just talk. And I don't have the drive to do it. So this way at least it keeps me on track and one at a time. And so I can focus more on that specific prompt more than anything. So I know I sat here and I talked for a while, but let's get into it. So first things first, I'm gonna actually start the whole setting of the book and writing of the prompts. I feel like I'm going to do the main information in black, the extra inserts or little extra stuff in blue, but the main writing of me will be in red. So as with any journal, it's going to start with personal information on who this belongs to. So here it goes. Now we are on first blank page. Before we get started, we need to figure out, so I think before we get started, we need to really figure out what exactly a shadow journal is. And maybe in this piece, we're not even going to get into the actual writing, because I want to figure out what this is. And let's figure out what this is. So here's a pledge in the very beginning. I blank joyfully pledge on this day to embark on a journey of self-discovery and kindness. I promise to navigate this journal with a spirit of curiosity and gentle honesty. I recognize that I am a tapestry of laughter, tears, strengths, and fears, and I lovingly commit to honoring each thread. So what we're going to do next is I'm actually going to write that thread, this pledge, down in this first page, because if we're transferring everything, might as well keep it in so that I know exactly what I'm working with and what I'm doing. Okay, so now that I have the pledge written, I'm going to fill in my name and then we're going to sign it. An introduction of your shadow. 3, reconnecting with your inner child. Heal your younger self. Exploring Jungian psychology. Unleash your emotions and express yourself. Getting started with shadow work like exercises. Not like lifting weights or anything, but self-care practices to partner with shadow work. And final reflection. So basically what I found is that it is psychology of embracing the inner self and calling it this place in which they can dive into the deeper consciousness called the shadow. It's gonna give me quotes, and they want me to read each quote and then share my feelings about what I interpret the quote to be. Discuss the relevance to my life and reflect what I can take away from this. The first one is, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes. This is exactly how the way I feel about this is exactly why I'm doing this. I don't know what my vision is and where I should be right now and who I should be, who I'm supposed to be. Because I haven't truly found a way to look deep inside and to figure out who actually I am, while my entire life I have been pleasing everyone. When I was a child, I was raised to, don't do this because this is going to happen, don't do this because this is going to happen. I've become scared to step out and to take on risks. And it's slowly starting to come to me where I can recognize that. Where I can recognize that, or I haven't done this in the past because I've been too scared. And with this fear, I don't know who I can become, or I'm held back from who I truly am. Your vision will become clear when you can look into your own heart. Well, I feel as if I'm able to read my own heart and to feel what's in there instead of being worried. I think everything will become clear. Because who looks outside dreams. I'm doing everything on the outside and not on the inside, because I think that that's what I'm supposed to be doing when I don't know the correct path, because I don't know where I'm starting from. And then the last part, who looks inside awakes. And I'm hoping that with this is exactly what's going to happen, is I'll be able to look inside and awake. So thank you for joining me on my first journal. This is going to be interesting, especially if it makes me think just like that. But I'm going to try to limit myself and try to make sure that I am disciplining myself in just working on one a day, because I can find myself writing and then wanting to go further. But by doing it this way, we're gonna stick to one a day, and let's see if I can awake and look inside rather than continually looking outside, so things can be clearer for me. Signed, Garrett.